2 1 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we want to bring forth to the stage a very special guest, the undisputed.
Nah, son, baby. And this is another episode.
Can't help but swing it, boy. Swing it, brother, swing.
And this is your host. Nah, son, baby. Here we go. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. And I'm with the, Black Hammer, Mr. Teage. We're at the MPS. That means Midwest Professional Swingers, and we in the CO, baby. We're in the capital of the Buckeye State, Columbus, Ohio. You're not originally from Ohio, right?
I'm from Ohio.
But you all over.
Yes, in the Midwest.
Yeah. So what places have you visited?
Indiana, Chicago, all the places in Ohio, all the major cities.
See, he just had a brain freeze because he's been all in 4 corners of the damn universe that he forgot. So how long have you been in the lifestyle in the LS?
At least 20 years.
20 years, good Lord, that's a lot of years. How about I just take your good years and then just use those as Kodak moments? So when did you start MPS?
7 years ago.
So what made you start your own lifestyle group?
Watching real sex on TV. When I was a kid, I always used to watch it on TV, and I was intrigued. And I felt like, to be honest, if the white people can do it, we can do it as well.
Real Sex is it's an HBO show, right? Yeah. Real Sex, that's been out since the 90s, right?
Yes, it has.
So it's like, did you come in the lifestyle as a couple, as a single male?
A single male.
So what is the difference between coming in the LS as a couple and as a single male?
Coming in the LS as a single male, kind of like, it's hard. It's very hard. Because being a single male in LS, sometimes it's not acceptable. And when I started it, I was already happy. Let me get back to the subject.
Well, no, that's all good. But go back to the question, a supplement of the question. It's like couples go through ups and downs. So how do you rectify the downs to go back up again?
Learning experiences. So whenever you have like a downtime, it's always good to talk to your mate about it. That way, y'all can set a rule against that downtime. And
it's like, when you first got in a relationship, did y'all have like a meeting of the minds? Y'all sat down and go over y'all rules? Because I think that being in a couple is like a game of spades. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you and your partner are on point. The trust got to be there because you're not communicating. It's almost as if that you know what your mate is doing without being in the same room with her. So how do you make sure that you and your significant other got that trust, especially as a group owner?
Yes. Well, we set the rules before. Usually we set rules right before because each time is different. Every time is not the same and people are not the same. So we set our rules according to the individuals that's there.
So what's the difference between, being in the LS as a non-group owner as opposed to group owner? Because I know there's some perks. Keep it 100.
Being a
especially in a couple too.
Right. Being a non-group owner, it's good because you can come and go as you please. And being the owner, you have to stay the whole time.
But don't you think that there's a certain prestige and status that come with not only being as a male in a couple, but also as a group owner?
Yes, it is. As an owner, you have to set examples and live by the rules and regulations that you preach. You have to practice what you preach.
Because that's like a double-edged sword. You may have the status and prestige. Chicks may throw the draws at you on GP, but then you don't have the luxury to make mistakes like the everyday dude. They may look at you funny. It's like, damn. So how do you balance that out instead of to keep yourself from going crazy? Like, to keep yourself thinking that you're walking on eggshells?
Yeah, what I do, because I respect my partner. So what I do, anytime a woman is attracted to me or wants to play, I have them go talk to her.
So y'all pray separately or together?
We play together, not separately. I mean, everyone has their rules. Some people play separately, but we prefer together in our comfort zone.
So, as couples, a lot of couples, they may pray separate or together. How did y'all come up with that rule?
We came up with that rule because sometimes people are sneaky. And for my lady, it's a protection thing as well. You know, so sometimes men, when they alone with a woman, they take advantage of the situation or try to see how far they can go. But being that we're in the same room, even if she feels a certain way or threatened, at least I can stop it. Or vice versa. It could go my way where I'm not feeling something and she senses it and she can stop it at least.
And it's funny you say that because in my book called Fuck, I got a main character. Her name is Kat. And she's pillow talking on the phone, making love on the phone with this chick named Bunny. And Kat thinking that her and Bunny gonna hook up. But Bunny was like, she was flirting, she was going with it, and then she had to catch herself. She's like, I gotta, you know, I can't do it because me and my husband, we play together. We don't play separately. So it's on the woman's side, it's the same thing. Even when a woman, okay, what about if can your significant other, can your main squeeze, can your fiance, can she play with a chick alone?
I know
because you know, no, the double standards exist, but here I'm gonna let you explain it, and then I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
All right, I will allow it if she talks to me about it. I will allow her to play with a woman as long as she talks to me about it. It's okay. But as far as men, it's different.
And the reason why I would think, correct me if I'm wrong, is different because, you know, dudes, it's like subconsciously, even when we don't knowingly do it, it's like, I wouldn't say conquerors, but it's like if a dude doesn't have a moral compass about himself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He may try to do something, oh, well, that's why I did this to your chick, you know what I'm saying? Try to low-key embarrass you, try to low-key do something to have a one-up on you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he's not a person of high character. But with a chick, it's like I trust a female because a female knows what another female wants and she empathizes with another woman's safety.
Right.
So is my assessment on point?
Yes, I like your assessment.
So as far as your parties, like when did you start having people sign waivers? Because a lot of people starting to do that now.
Well, we sign waivers for safety precautions, and so we won't be liable. So it's pretty much come at your own risk.
And the one thing I noticed about the Midwest is that it's more couple oriented.
Yes.
Do you prefer like couples or singles or like a good mixture?
A good mixture. I do prefer couples, but a good mixture is perfect for me because we like orgies.
So tell me about these infamous NPS, not parties, these orgies, and how do y'all kick it off?
Well, the way we kick it off, because me and my partner, I consider us the host with the most. We're not just hosts, but we do participate, and we have this rule we call the 9 o'clock rule. So we don't force anybody to jump into our orgies, but we have a 9 o'clock rules, which in that rule we give the people the option: either you're gonna play or you're not gonna play. And the 9 o'clock rule, if you're not playing, normally you have to leave.
In other words, you don't have to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here. So do you see yourself like traveling, taking the NPS brand to different parts, or y'all just striving to conquer Ohio first?
Well, we actually originated in Indiana.
Okay.
So the Midwest, let's just say the Midwest, anything in Ohio and the surrounding areas.
And how often do y'all throw events, parties, meet and greets, and all that good stuff?
We try to do them quarterly. Our meet and greets at least maybe once a month or every 2 months.
Yeah, I love the meet and greet last night. It was on point, you know what I'm saying? It was like a good mix, and whatever the case may be. But it's like, how do y'all vet newbies?
How do we vet?
Yeah.
Well,
Let's say if I was to bring one of my homegirls because I don't come with dudes, and I bring sand to the beach to build castles. Ow! So how often do y'all throw events? NPS Midwest Professional Swingers.
Every quarterly we throw an event, or we do it for our administrators' birthdays as well. So we acknowledge our administrators' birthdays.
So what is your Super Bowl party like? Okay, this is our stamp. NPS, you gotta come here. Pun intended. You gotta come in more ways than one.
My birthday, Christmas party is always the biggest one.
And when is your born day?
December 7th. That's our last one of the year. So usually we go hard in the paint.
So you're a Sag?
Yes.
Okay, I know my shit. So what do you have in store for the people for NPS Midwest Professional Swingers?
Bigger, better, more people.
Okay. Well, but how long you had the group again?
7 years.
7 years. How long do you see yourself in the lifestyle?
Nothing lasts forever. So maybe the next 10 more years.
And tell the newbies, people who are not in the lifestyle, what to expect if they come to an NPS party.
A very good time, respectable, no pressure, no judgment zone.
And what is the things? Name one thing that you want to change, that you would like to change in the lifestyle.
One thing that I would like to change in the lifestyle, I would like to change in the lifestyle cliques. When you have certain cliques, because I feel like in the lifestyle, you shouldn't discriminate. And there's sometimes in the lifestyle you get discrimination, and I definitely don't agree with discrimination. We love everybody. We do.
And what I love about your group is that y'all treat everybody like family, because I come, you come as strangers and you leave as friends. Right. So that's what I love about your group, because it's like a family atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So how do you nurture that? Like that family, how do you create a platform where it's not all about fucking, it's all about congregating and fellowshipping? Yeah,
what I do, I show love to everyone. I don't have an enemy in this. Even though you can say some things about me or whatever, negative things, but always keep a positive attitude, no matter what. There's I feel like no one is above the crew, and that's my motto. We all are the same.
No, but you say that nobody is above the crew. It's like everybody's each other's crutches,
Yes, and we it don't matter what walk of life you come from, you are accepted in our group, and that's how I feel. So for the newbies who want to come in, you're always welcome. You're never forced to do anything. Just watch. Sometimes you'll just learn from there, but everybody's welcome. We don't care what race, what color, or any kind of handicap. We don't care. As long as you're a respectable person and pretty much with NPS, have a job.
In other words, what my man Mr. Teage is saying is that, if you come to an an NPS party, crooked, bow leg, or pigeon toes, you're going to get fucked walking straight again. Okay, what made you want to become a part of the lifestyle? What gave you that itch that needs to be scratched?
What made me get into the lifestyle was I didn't really realize I was a lifestyler in high school, because me being an athlete, I used to have orgy sessions and not really knowing that this was a lifestyle thing. And I was doing this like at least monthly with girls from other schools. We'll have like a 20-man orgy on school days. That's what really started me in the lifestyle. So I could say more than 20 years if I count those high school years in the lifestyle.
So y'all had a head start playing hooky and shit.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So you did what a lot of people say they're gonna do, or fronting like they did, but they never done it. You actually did what they wanted to do.
Yes, I did.
So y'all never got caught?
No, we never got caught.
So y'all went to somebody's house and did y'all thing?
Yeah, actually my house, in my mama's basement. I know it's disrespectful, but this is what we did.
So who did the calling out?
I did.
So you must have had a deep voice or something.
Oh yeah, back in the days, this is how it used to be. We used to have this radio station called 107.3, The Love Zone. So I used to get on there and talk to ladies and tell them where to meet us at. Like the mall was a big thing when we were kids, so that's where everyone used to go to meet. So I always used to say stuff on the radio station, and all of us would meet up. And because me being an athlete, when we go to different schools, I used to talk to the cheerleaders and different other athletes and see if they want to hang out with us, and then tell them what it was about, and we'd be having orgies.
So any last words for the friends and family and people out there in TV land?
Come to one of our parties. We will make sure you go home with a bang.
And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Nasun, baby. Check out my website at www.nasunblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Yeah, dig. And on that note, until next time, peace. You know.